Anyway, what's up, YouTube? It's Dom Universe. Today, I wanted to make a very important topic today, or a very important video about something that I've been thinking about for the past, I don't know how long. Something I know people want to know about. I know y'all gonna eventually want to hear me talk about this. So, I want to help y'all understand the truth about aliens and extraterrestrials, and I also want y'all to remember something. We are souls with a human body, not a human with a soul. I told y'all many times that when you die, your soul, when you go to a higher dimension after you die, when you die, you have the opportunity, when you ascend, you have the opportunity to choose which star you want to incarnate on. See, all this human body is an avatar. And as an avatar off of like video games, computer games, the Avatar movie with the blue people, this ain't shit but an avatar. This is your soul's avatar. Now, this avatar, when you incarnate on this planet, you take the form of a human. So take this in. When you go into a higher dimension after you die in the sin, you have the opportunity, the choice to incarnate on another star as a different species, like a Lyrian, Octurian, Reticulan, Lyrian, Syrian, just anything. It's many extraterrestrials. And one thing I learned about extraterrestrials back then, you can look this up. I read this off Pinterest because there was a lot of extraterrestrials. They were all real. Don't underestimate Pinterest. But a lot of the aliens, extraterrestrials I knew about. See, one thing I noticed about most of these aliens is they like to observe and help people. So the main ones that like to help people are Pleiadians, as obviously. Now Pleiadians look like humans. They most of them, or a lot of them, have their tall, pale skin, blonde hair, blue eyes. That's the typical Pleiadian. But there are such thing as, and I quote, black Pleiadians. But Pleiadians like to do things like help people. They have empathy for humans. They love helping humans. They would risk their lives for you even if they didn't know you. That's how helpful they love humans. And you probably work with one of these people. Pleiadians don't come from Earth. Pleiadians are very pure extraterrestrials. Their DNA do not originate from this planet. Matter of fact, no human, since we are just souls, we are souls. Souls do not come from a planet. We all come to a source. We all come from a source. This is why I said the quote one time. Our God's name is Ptah. So I said this quote: from Ptah we come, to Ptah we must return. When we die, as we going through higher dimensions, we are progressively returning to Ptah. When we get to that last dimension, we go to that source, that big light. Remember, I talked about source being in the highest dimension as a light. God, Jesus is in the likeness of God. Jesus is a light, and I ain't gonna get into that. I talked about that on my Instagram story. But anyway, extraterrestrials been on this planet before humans. We were originally created by the fucking Anunnaki to as a slave race to mine gold for the Anunnaki. Our creators are a group of Anunnakis, good and bad Anunnakis. That's why in cartoons, we have a good and a bad side. That's why on TV and cartoons, you see cartoon characters or TV people have a devil and an angel on their shoulder when they trying to decide something, good or bad. Our Draconian is very reptilian-like, and it's very animalistic, and that is when we get in situations where we have to tell ourselves no. You are fighting the bad side of you. We put on this planet to have a choice of which side we want to choose. So that's up to you. Now, it's not a bad thing to have something bad to you. as long as your good deeds outweigh your bad. Bad is supposed to, the bad is there to balance you. Even Patah has a bad side. Look at fucking Satan. Anyway, everything has a positive and negative. So there is good aliens, there is bad aliens. Bad aliens would be ones like the Draconians and the Greys. The Greys, I've been hearing, are Caucasians from the future, but we're not getting into that. Y'all not ready to hear that. Aliens ain't nothing but higher dimensional beings. See, like, alien, we got to stop using the word alien. Alien can be anybody. Because in IW forms, W4, W2, all these papers and shit, they ask you about an alien, basically meaning an immigrant. They call out people, they ask you, are you one? Basically, an alien is an immigrant. Anybody coming from a country or whatever. So anyway, an extraterrestrial is a being coming from another planet to this planet. Our souls are gas. They're made out of a gas. That's why in cartoons and shit and movies, you see aliens, they made out of like a smoky type substance and they able to go through things. That's us, especially in the etheric realm. Etheric is what space is. Space is called the etheric realm. Your middle fingers have the same power. They represent etheric. Remember, I talked about the elements of the fingers. Astral plane, you have an astral body, you have an etheric, and you have this physical body. There are many realms around us. We are multi-dimensional beings. Our higher selves are multi-dimensional beings. Now, I made a video about Hollow Earth and Dragon Ball Z. I talked about aliens being higher dimensional beings from ourselves. Now, let me get into that real quick. Aliens, we have higher dimensional versions of ourselves that are said and estimated to be coming back to this planet in not 10 years from now or less. And when they're going to come to see us, and nobody can see them but you. You're going to be able to see your higher dimensional self, which is going to be an extraterrestrial. Now, the reason aliens don't come here is because humans are not ready. Humans are not ready to have visitation from aliens because we would flip the fuck out. But we are progressively becoming comfortable with it. Excuse me. Now, aliens know what the fuck going on over here. They're higher dimensional beings than us. They can come here and go without being seen. They know a lot of things. Like if somebody was somewhere on this planet was to let off an atomic bomb, they would be able to feel that. It would make a domino effect, and it would happen, a domino or a butterfly effect, and it would happen on their planet, in their universe, in their solar system, on their star, on their planet. They're going to feel that. It's just like how on TV they say you kill a butterfly in America, there's going to be an earthquake in China. You kill a butterfly in China, there's going to be an earthquake in America. What the fuck ever. It's just like that. Now, our souls all come from different star constellations. So we do not all come from the same place. But I did say we all are going to have to return to source sometime in our higher dimensional lives. We all fell down. A lot of us fell down to this life by choice. Not by reincarnation, but by choice. Most people are here from reincarnation. Some people, see, you also have the choice when you die and you ascend. You have the choice to come back here too. You have the choice to come back here too. But I'm saying people are incarnating on this planet because they don't have a choice, because you didn't let go of attachments and you were living in your lower three chakras, etc. Is many factors that'll keep you here and reincarnate. But if you ascend when you die, you have the choice to come back. You have a choice to come back here and reincarnate as a human. Since our higher selves are multi-dimensional beings, higher dimensional beings, we are multi-dimensional beings. We exist in many different places at one time. So, let's see. When aliens do come here, right? Our higher dimensional versions of ourselves, they are going to be so higher vibrational with a high frequency that imagine stepping into their bubble. They aura field around them If you walk towards them, it's going to do something like along the lines of bring up all negative emotions inside of you, bring up all suppressed emotions and trauma that's happened to you in your life. It's going to detox you, like I explained with the Kundalini. It's going, and when it do that to you, when you step into its bubble, its space, what's going to happen is you're going to feel fear. It's likely because if you're a lower vibrational person, you're going to feel fear, and you're going to think the fear is coming from the alien. What's going to happen is you going to think the alien is something to be scared of. But really, it's just you letting out fear. It's making you let out fear. That you got to let go of fear. This is why I say you got to let go of fear, because if your higher self, your higher dimensional self was to come and visit you, you cannot be afraid of it. It's you. And only you are going to see it. Nobody else is going to see it. This is why aliens come here and be able to come here and not be seen a lot. But I want y'all to know aliens are here. Some of us are extraterrestrial beings. You may see somebody walking around who look weird. Matter of fact, let's talk about draconians. Draconians feed off of fear. They live inside the earth. I told y'all, earth is a living, breathing organism just like us. We have our own bacteria living on our body, which bacteria are cells. We are cells. Our bacteria are cells living on the surface of our body. We are cells living on the surface of the planet Earth. Then you have cells, the people that live inside of Earth, inside of Agartha, the 8th continent. Those are cells. And then you have draconians and greys, which are parasitical extraterrestrials. Matter of fact, since they inside the Earth, they're called interterrestrials. So since the interterrestrials, like the draconians, they feed off of animosity, fear, anger, all the shit that's happening around the planet. And they also eat people and humans and babies, etc. They eat that shit. They are responsible for a lot of the missing children. And that is where our blood, our plasma goes to when we donate. They eat that shit. It's different types of life. It's different layers of inner earth. The draconians, I'm not going to say it's not no draconians in Agartha, but I will say it's different layers of earth, and draconians live inside of them other layers. So what was I going to say? There is like a highway under the ground for aliens that go throughout all of the United States, but I also want to say it's mainly in the west/southwest. So that's California, Arizona, Colorado, Texas, Mexico, New Mexico, just that whole area over there in the west/southwest. And that's where a lot of extraterrestrial activity goes on. And not only that, Area 51 is in where? Nevada, Las Vegas. So I forgot to include Nevada. Yeah, that's actually pretty much it. But I wanted y'all to know something. Extraterrestrials is not something to be afraid of. Yes, they do have very high performing technology, some shit that we've never seen. A lot of the technology we have and that we use comes from fucking extraterrestrials and our ancestors, because our ancestors were more spiritually advanced than the humans that are on this planet right now. They were more higher consciousness than what we are on this planet. This civilization now are fallen people. We fell in consciousness. A lot of people also fell in consciousness when they incarnated on this planet, because this planet is hell. It's the third dimension. There are higher dimensions. This is the third dimension. This is at the bottom. This is the material realm. This is all shit that doesn't matter to you. This is not real. And the more you stop reacting to life and realize it's not real, the more you realize anything is possible, the more life becomes dreamlike, the more you'll be able to manipulate life, the more you'll be able to be flexible with life, the more you'll be able to time travel and move through time, because we are all time travelers. The more you'll be able to shift realities. You have to realize this life is like a dream. It's going to start becoming lucid to you eventually as you're rising in consciousness. But remember, our souls all come from different star constellations. We are all not from the same place, and we're not going to return to the same place when we die. Matter of fact, you choose where you want to go. Like I said, We are souls with the human body right now. Our souls, when we die, we can choose to incarnate on a different star constellation as different life forms. This is why people say there is only one race on the planet, the human race. That is because there is no such thing as skin color race. There is only one race, the human race, aka a species. A race ain't nothing but a goddamn species. Because when we talking about different races, we're talking about different species. So, Arcturians is a different race. The Anunnaki is a different race. Pleiadians is a different race. Syrians are a different race. These are all different species. These are all different races. Races of aliens. When you play a video game like an MMORPG game, they ask you to pick a race. They don't when the game says pick a race, it does not talk about skin color. When you're picking a race on MMORPG games, when you going through the list of races, it's going to show you different creatures, different creatures, just different creatures. You may get a fucking elf, a centaur. You may get a person with like super green skin, dark skin. You may get an elf. You may get something with a dragon head. It's just etc. Lyria is the home of people with lion heads and bird heads. This is why when people incarnate, you may see people who look like a cat in the face or like a bird. You may carry the traits of some of these extraterrestrials. This is why you need to look up and learn about yourself. This is why I say, learn about yourself. You should be worrying about yourself. This is another thing I want to say before I end this video. I know I talk about a lot of like things some people may call conspiracy. Some people may call hidden knowledge. All this hidden knowledge, all this occult knowledge, all this secret stuff, all this, the Illuminati, whatever you want to call it, all this secret stuff, right? I want y'all to know, do not message me asking me this stuff. I'm not about to discuss this with you. So when you message me asking me these questions, this is why I respond the way I do. I'm not about to sit here and discuss none of that stuff with you. If you're not messaging me asking me how to help you, asking me how to better yourself, help you evolve, etc., anything along those lines, do not message me asking me nothing about Agartha. Don't ask me about no aliens. Don't ask me about none of that shit. If you don't already know about it, don't ask me. Because if you don't know about it, it's not time for you to know about it. You got to learn something. You're only going to learn about something when it's time. The teacher appears when it's time. You got to learn about that shit. If you feel like you want to learn about it, go do your own research. When I talk about this stuff, it's only going to be in video. I might respond in the comments, but it's only going to be in video. You can do your own research, but we're not about to discuss this in the DMs. My only exception is if you at least know something about it yourself. Because I'm not about to help you understand this shit. This is not even something you should be even concerned about. You should be concerned about bettering yourself because everything starts with you. See, humans, they fear what they don't understand. So some of y'all who also be asking me this, I know if I give y'all all this information, you're going to be spooked at night. A lot of y'all who message me asking me this stuff are fucking teenagers. No offense. But this also what I mean when I be saying people message me some ignorant shit. Because it's oftentimes I have to keep repeating myself and tell y'all to the stuff y'all ask me in the message, some of y'all, it be stuff I already explained. It be stuff I already made a video about. So I'm under the impression some of y'all don't pay attention or y'all have selective hearing. Because another thing is I told y'all you can do many things when you meditate. You can strengthen your aura, contact aliens, you can contact God, you can strengthen your psychic abilities, cure depression and anxiety, cure diseases, you can boost your energy, you can activate your kundalini, align your chakras. You can do many things. You can boost self-awareness, learn how to move your energy around. You can meditate to control your breathing, do vipassana meditation, do soham it's so many meditations, right? But people lately have been coming into me telling me that they are not seeing progress in meditation. I know for a fact you don't meditate. Some of y'all I know don't meditate. Some of y'all I know not meditating correctly, because if you are, you will see progress. And I know for a fact you haven't been meditating long enough for you to be coming to me telling me you don't see no progress. Some of y'all are so egotistic, y'all expecting fast results, and that's what's not gonna happen. When you trying to see, I think I'm also under the impression that people think meditation is just to quiet the mind. I just explained to you what the things you can do when you meditate. There is a plethora of meditations. Meditation is not for the mind. That is, if you meditate and sitting there just watching your thoughts, or trying to see, because I know most people, and that's what people try to lead you off to think, is that meditation is just for quieting the mind. That is not what meditation is. That's not doing shit. If you can do that without meditating. You can do that without meditating. You can do that anywhere, at work, at school, anywhere, in public, at a store. You can watch your thoughts, period, anytime. You can quiet the mind anytime. But this is for, I know people can't quiet their mind because they don't know how. This is why I say do meditation. But that's not the only reason you do meditation. When you do meditation, I tell people to do meditation when I'm telling somebody to, let's say in message, and I'm recommending a type of meditation. If you're a beginner and you started to do meditation, I recommend you do a meditation for your focus. Because if you don't know how to use your focus, there is no reason you should be doing soham to align your chakras. If you don't know how to use your focus, how are you going to target your fucking chakra? And then, but you want to come and tell me, even because I've recommended it to many people, and some of y'all are and just is a small amount. Some of y'all are coming and telling me you're not seeing meditation progression. Either you doing something wrong or you haven't been meditating long enough. Meditating has nothing to do, most of it is not to do with the mind. The mind is just something you use when you meditate, and you using it for the mind. That's just to get your mind out of your fucking way. Your mind is a lot of people overthink. 300 million people have anxiety disorder and depression, right, on the planet. This is why I say learn to use your focus first, so that you can shift your energy throughout your body and be able to be more aware in the yin realm, which is the inside of you. Excuse me. Another thing I want to speak on before I end this video is you people who are telling me, lately a few people have come to me and told me they haven't found anything doing research, or they don't know what the research, or do they haven't. Don't ask me that dumbass shit, please. I know this sound bogus. I'm sorry if it come off as aggressive or rude. This is what I mean when I'm saying stop asking me ignorant ass questions. If it's time for you to, if you don't know about it, it's not time for you to learn it. If you want to know about it, learn about it yourself. It's not hard to research. It be things. I remember a couple days ago, somebody asked me something. Somebody asked me, where do I read the Book of the Dead? All you have to do is type in the Book of the Dead, and it's right there. The first thing, all you got to do is type in Book of the Dead one time, and it pop up right there on Google. This is what I'll be talking about right there, and I'm going to leave this video off at that. It's Dom Universe. Taking off. I love you all. I love you all from the heart chakra. Like, subscribe. I hope everybody having a beautiful day, by the way. Matter of fact, I don't hope, I know you're having a beautiful day. I wish everybody a beautiful day, a more beautiful day than I'm having. Like, subscribe. Peace.